What do I want from life? I know I'm coming out hot and heavy for the first question of the learning loop, but this one really dictates how we spend our time, how we interact with the world, and actually this is a question that the answer to changes often. So I was surprised to find myself not being able to answer it immediately. For someone who's incredibly goal-driven, future-oriented, has priorities and things broken out from year to year, month to month, week to week, to an obsessive amount of detail. And I immediately couldn't answer this question of what do I really want from life? And so thought we should start there, did my reflection, and really I wanted my reflection process to more so inspire or nudge you throughout yours, not sharing what I want from my life to impose that on you or impart that on you. I'm gonna keep these videos short and as raw and honest as I can each week. Before I jump into what I want from my life to hopefully inspire or get you thinking in that direction, if you haven't already answered the question this week, just want to say thank you to the over 2,300 subscribers who've signed up for the newsletter this week. You can join the newsletter and get these weekly resources that I share to also help you with the questions by sending me a direct message, and I'll make sure you're added with your first name, last name, and email address, or you can go to my website, www.kareemabulnaga.com/newsletter. All right, what do I want from my life? I wrote it down because it was super long. I know it might come across as cheesy. I'm not trying to share this with you so you can want this for your life, but more so just to think about how I reflected on the question, thought about it, iterated on it. When push came to shove, I put, I want to live a profoundly meaningful life in every aspect. That's right, I want to have my cake and eat it too. Business, health, family, spirituality, friendship, philanthropy, and more. That's right, everything. And more while impacting millions of people, instilling inspiration for a global movement that recognizes the untapped potential within individuals from low-income backgrounds. Obviously, I grew up in a low-income background, maybe not so obvious, but I grew up low-income, and I know there's so much untapped potential there. So really want to inspire a movement that gets us to look beyond that, but also want to force us to interrupt our biases and look beyond the circumstances and stereotypes to create a more just and equitable world. I want to be a role model for what is possible. Once you have that clarity, and even for me, this was a helpful exercise, I know I need to continue to wake up every single day and push in that direction. Again, I've been incredibly fortunate and privileged to achieve so many of the goals in my life that I've wanted to achieve, that this is really where I'm at now. And I'm not saying this to ask you all to get there or be there. I want you to just take a moment to pause and really ask yourself, what is it that you want from life right now? And know that it's going to change and shift and evolve. And that's the beauty of living every single day, taking in new information and being able to process it, change maybe what you believed yesterday on that information, and act with that intention as you continue to move forward. So I would encourage you to pause for a second, really reflect on what you want from life. Feel free to ask yourself this question again in the future and come back and iterate on it. Just want to say thank you again to the 2,300 plus subscribers who joined us to get the learning loop. Again, if you want this in your inbox every single week with a different question, you can sign up on my website, www.kareemabulnaga.com/newsletter. And in addition to the question, you get resources to help prompt your thinking every single week. So thank you for joining me on this journey. And I hope that you'll go out there and get after it.